Hey yo, it's me, Antsy Daughter, and if you guys want to know how to get decent armor, of course not unstable armor, but I'm talking about good starter armor. So for example, like rotten armor and stuff, that's pretty good starter armor, but there's one set in my opinion that I think is just way better, and that would be skeleton grunt armor. Yeah, skeleton grunt armor. You can get it in the auction house for relatively, no, not relatively cheap, really cheap. Because if you go in here, search up skeleton grunts, and then search that up, and then you filter to lowest. See 14 coins, and then it keeps going like that. The prices will eventually like go up as what's it called? They start ending, but still look at this, 6 minutes and 21 coins. You can get this armor for super cheap, and it's really good for its price. So if you're just a new starter, you just got off your island, you can just come over here to the farm, get like 2 stacks of wheat, and you'll have like 200, and that should be plenty enough to get maybe 1, 2, 3 armor pieces of skeleton grunt armor. So then you'll do that, and then all you'll want to do is just save up to unstable dragon armor. Once you get unstable dragon armor, what you'll want to do next is just go into the auction house and find the cheapest strong dragon armor, and then just go from there, honestly. But if you want to know a good starter sword as well, then what you'll want to do is go over to crap. You'll want to go over to the dungeon hub. You'll want to go over to here. I know starters really aren't supposed to be doing dungeons, but you'll still do it anyway. You'll go over here, you'll go to the entrance. Then you can either grind for skeleton armor yourself, or if you don't mind paying a little bit more for skeleton armor. Yeah, for skeleton grunt armor. But also, dungeons are also really good if you want to get a somewhat decent sword, because you can actually get a fast dreadlord sword for really cheap off the auction house. See, I'm just gonna go over here. I'm gonna open up the auction house. We're gonna go over here to weapons. I search up Dread Lord, and it should be here. You got all these Dreadlord swords for, what is this, 30 coins, and only 4 minutes left. You can get this stuff for dirt cheap, and the thing is, it's not even that bad. Also, if you really want to, you can do what I did, and then you could just buy some cheap starter talismans off of the auction house for, well, cheaper than you actually get them for. Like a vaccine talisman, you can get them for 22. I paid about 2k for mine, so if you're willing to, grind a little bit more for it, you can do that. I don't think it's worth buying a farming talisman though, or those really easy ones to get, but if you just don't feel like doing the grinding yourself, it's really okay to do that. So what you want to do next is just bazaar flip, auction flip, for example. Like buy some cheap armor and stuff. For example, skeleton grunt armor. You can just flip that stuff because I've seen some of that go for about 50k at least. Well, I know that's way overpaying for it. It is. That's like a trash price. But still, you can just flip it. I would say start at least at like, if you buy it for under 1k, just sell it for 2k, and trust me, it'll go in the auction house. That's how I started out, except I didn't like have any experience, so what you should just do is flip skeleton grunt armor and dreadlord swords, and then you'll eventually get enough money to buy unstable dragon armor, and then you can turn into wise, and then you'll be chilling. Of course, then you'll need to go on from there, so that's what you can do after that. And once you're done with that, you'll just be rich. What can I say? Yeah, okay, so this is editor me. I would just like to say, yeah, only get a dreadlord sword when you grind about 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes of dungeons to get catacombs level 5, just so you can use the dreadlord sword. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry, guys, and I will see you. Like and subscribe, go and follow my Twitch, and then see ya.